Dear students, unit number 8 has been completed. Now we are going to discuss some important points from this unit. So it's our revision time. Let's start revision with me. What is heat? What is heat? Heat is just like a form of energy. Fire gives us heat. It also gives us light. If we stand close to a fire, we can feel its heat on our face and hands. Heat makes us feel warm. What is heat? Heat is just like a form of energy. Heat makes us feel warm. Fire gives us heat. Fire also gives us light, but it gives us heat. Heat comes from the sun. Where heat comes from? Heat comes from the sun, from burning wood, paper, and other fuels such as oil and gas. Heat comes from the sun, from burning wood just like paper, fuels just like oil and gas. How heat is useful? We know heat is very useful. It keeps our bodies warm in cold. We use it to cook food. We cannot make our food without heat. It helps us in cooking and to iron clothes. We can iron our clothes with the help of heat. It can also make things move. Without heat, the things cannot move, just like a steam engine moves due to heat. Now students, what is energy? Anything which can do work has energy. Energy is the ability to do work. Heat, so heat is just like a kind of energy because we are doing lot of work with the help of heat. So heat is also just like a form of energy. The heat energy which keeps our bodies warm comes from food. Our body uses up the food we have eaten to produce energy. All things contain heat. Some have more heat than others, just like cold water has less heat energy than boiling water. Heat and molecules. What is the relationship between heat and molecules? We know that molecules are always moving. Molecules move because they have energy. Molecules are always moving and they are moving because they have energy, and we know very well energy is the ability to do work. When the molecules of something move faster, they make that thing hot, and when the molecules of something move slowly, they make that thing cold. We can feel the energy of the molecules as heat. We can feel the energy of the molecules as heat. Now here is a very simple experiment. Hot molecules move faster than cold molecules. We have discussed in previous slides. Hot molecules move faster than cold molecules. Fill one bowl with cold water. Fill another bowl with hot water. Put both bowls on a table. Use a dropper to put a few drops of red ink or any other ink or food color in each bowl. Here is red ink. Do not check the table or the water. What do you see? You see the particles of red ink move very fastly in hot water with in comparison of cold water, because molecules of hot water move fastly than cold water. That's why hot molecules move faster than cold molecules. Now students, here we can see heat and change. How heat affects on the matter, on the things. Heat can change the state of things. There are three states of things: solid, liquid, and gas. When we heat ice cubes, here you can see ice cube. When we heat ice cubes in a pan, they change into water. When the water begins to boil, it turns into steam. Things become hot when they are heated. The heat of the atmosphere changes daytime and nighttime temperature. When we heat ice cubes, the ice cubes will change into water. On further heating, water will convert into steam. It means solid to liquid and liquid to gas state. It means heat can change the state of things. Now students, here is question. Why does ice melt? We know very well ice melts due to surrounding heat, surrounding temperature. When ice is heated, the heat makes the molecules of ice move faster. As the molecules move, they bump into each other and begin to move away from each other. With more heat, they move faster and move further apart until the solid ice becomes water. You can see here ice cubes will convert into water due to surrounding temperature, okay, or on given heat. In the same way, liquid water becomes steam. On further heating, water will convert into steam, just like in the form of gas. If a molecules are cooled, they slow down and move closer to each other. If we cool the molecules, steam will convert into water. On further cooling, water or freezing, water will convert into ice. When molecules of steam are cooled down, they turn into tiny drops of water. When water is cooled further, its molecules slow down to move and closer to each other. The water freezes into ice. Now students, here you can see thermometer. What is thermometer? Thermometer. To find out how hot something is, we use an instrument that is called thermometer. Thermometer is just like an instrument by which we can find out how hot something is. Okay. A thermometer is a closed glass tube, you can see here. Now there are different types of thermometer, but here you can see a thermometer is a closed glass tube. Both ends are closed. At one end it has a bulb like this with a liquid called mercury. This is called bulb, and bulb is filled with a liquid that is called mercury. There is a scale of numbers marked on a tube. You can see here there are different numbers, just like in a form of a scale marked on a glass tube. If we dip the bulb into something warm, maybe in warm water, the liquid inside, that is mercury, rises up the tube. We can use the scale to read the level of the liquid. We can read uh, the level of the liquid, how much it is hot. We can see here the level of the liquid shows how hot something is. The doctor uses a thermometer to measure how hot our body is when we are sick. When we have temperature, we have fever, and we go to doctor. Doctor check our body temperature by the help of an instrument that is called thermometer, and by thermometer doctor can measure how hot our body is. Okay students. Okay students, now our revision time has been completed. Hope you learned well. Take care and Allah Hafiz.